It partially stays down, but I can't sell it like that. So, what did I do? Well, as Kevin says, when in doubt, part it out. So that unit I bought at my thrift store for $2. And so I parted it out and I sold these for okay, we're now in the third week of March, and so far today, this is what sold. I've sold the other Logitech keyboard. There is a sold comp right up there. The buyer paid $48.09 and it did go free shipping. The next thing that sold, and I haven't even edited the video yet, it's going to be a part 2 to these were some crazy low prices. So I went back to that thrift store and picked up these. These were some kind of soda boots. They are women's boots. I don't do very good on shoes, but I figured I'd give it a try. These are a size 7. Here's the boot right here. I did pick up 2 pairs of these. I picked up a size 7 and I picked up a size 8.5. So I will ship this in the box. And the buyer paid $24.60 and they did pay shipping. They paid $10.08 for shipping. The next thing that sold is another one of these tack glasses. Running very low on these things here. This sold for $17.56 and it is going free shipping. Today is Tuesday, March 16th, and as of right now, I've got 4 orders going out. First thing is this sold last night after I did my shipping yesterday. Sold 2 of these Oragels, and the buyer's all in for $17.52 and it is going free shipping. Next thing that's going out is this Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation number 356. Listed this just a couple days ago, and the buyers all into this for $12.28, and for each one of these I'm into it for cost of goods of 50 cents each. So that's cost of goods $1, and it is going free shipping. The next thing that's sold is a Saints and Sinner Velvet Divine Styling Portion. Have no clue what it is. This one sold for $34.58. I might have a cost of goods in this of about $3. And the buyer did pay $5.70 shipping. The next thing going out is another pair of these tack glasses. I've got 1 left in my store. These things have really just moved out. And this one sold for $17.56 free shipping. It's very light, so it won't cost that much to ship. Cost of goods for this, $4.10. Okay, had one more item come in before I headed to the post office, so I figured I'd go ahead and add this on today's. So, sold this Sony video head cleaner. It is brand new sealed. If you remember, I picked this up at one of my local thrift stores. I'll show a link to the video right up here. And these prices were crazy low. This thing, I'm only into it for 10 cents. Every VHS tape I picked up on that haul was only 10 cents. So this sold for $19.32, and the buyer did pay shipping of $4.80. So this was a big score. 10 cents into $19.32. Okay, one more item to add to the list. This just came in. I'm about ready to go to the post office, so I figured I'd go ahead and add this to today's list. This right here is Wilson Advantage women's golf gloves. Show it right up here. The buyer paid $11.40, did go free shipping, and I know it said up here in the custom label $2, but when I actually found it, because I didn't have it in the inventory system, I had to go dig for it, found it, the other ones have a $1 clearance sticker on it. So cost of goods on this is $1, sold for $11.40, and it is going free shipping. Today is Wednesday, March 17th, and these are the items that we have going out today. First item is these Marlboro bags. They're Marlboro Team Racing. I've got 2 of them. They're brand new. I picked these up at my local thrift store. I've got $4 into each one of these. Same buyer bought both of them, and the buyer's into it for $53.90, and they did pay shipping. Next thing I have going out, show right up here, it is a knee brace. I bought 2 of these at my local thrift store. I bought the right side and the left side. This one is the right side, and the buyer paid $41.35 free shipping. And what I will probably ship this into, because it's not really that heavy, but it is over a pound, I will probably go ahead and use the shoe box, which is a 14 by 7 by 5. Should slide in there pretty easily, and probably cut it down just a little bit. Next thing going out is one of these RA items that I picked up for $1. This happens to be the 16 millimeter Active Comfort Strap Black Sports Band for the Casio watch. The buyer's all into this for $9.85, and it is going free shipping, but this thing is probably about not even an ounce, and I will use one of the small padded envelopes to ship this out with. The last thing we have going out is this Cubs hat. It's a Chicago Cubs New Era 5950 baseball hat. It is a size 7 3/4. It is brand new without tags. Now, most of the times when I ship out hats, I will put it into one of these clear poly bags, and then I use an 8 by 8 by 6 box to ship these in. Usually ships out at about a 6-ounce rate. Sometimes goes up to 8, but usually about 6 ounces. Today is Thursday, March 18th, and these are the things that sold overnight. So the first thing that sold is not this super perfection. When I went to go list this thing, I didn't check this in the thrift store, and it won't stay down. I tried everything. It partially stays down, but I can't sell it like that. So, what did I do? Well, as Kevin says, when in doubt, part it out. So that unit I bought at my thrift store for $2. And so I parted it out, and I sold these pieces for $13.05, and the buyer paid $5.60 in shipping. So it just goes to show you, when you find something that's incomplete, parted out because apparently somebody needs these pieces. Also, too, I seen people that were just listing just one little square of these. I listed the whole entire thing. Move it out of the store. Next thing that sold is, pick these up on RA. I'm into these things for, I believe it's 50 cents. I can't remember. I removed all the clearance stickers off of these. I've had these in my store for a little while. But this is the new Little Tykes Little Baby Bum Mini Push Dylan the Duck. So this sold for $8.95 and it is going free shipping. This will be an easy shipper. Hey, quiet. We'll probably put it in a small poly bag, and because it makes the noise, I will probably put it in a small little 4x4 box. Next thing that sold last night, I listed this last night. This hat is from the estate sale where I filmed, but I made the rookie mistake and had the GoPro pointing back at me and not outward. So I picked up close to 200 hats. I've listed a few of them. I grabbed a few more yesterday and started listing. I listed this one last night. It is used. It is a snapback. Tag's a little worn, but other than that, it's in pretty good condition. I've seen comps out there. I took a best offer on this of $14 plus shipping, and as of still, the buyer has not paid. So we'll see how that works out. Next thing that sold, this is the last pair of the tack glasses I have in my store. This sold for $17.95 free shipping. Obviously, I still need to remove the clearance sticker on there, but done with these. Next thing that sold is I sold another pair of these George above the knee swim trunks. Picked these up in RA. I paid $1 last fall. Picked up about six, maybe 8 of them. I can't quite remember. This one, the buyer paid, and I'm into it for $1. The buyer paid $7.65 and they paid $5 shipping. We'll remove my inventory code. The last thing that sold, I went thrifting yesterday after I dropped off the packages and just went in there for maybe a half hour just to see what I could find. I found these. Paid $1 each for these. These just sold right before I got ready to start film. These are the Epson Dura Bright Ultra Ink cartridge. They are too. I had them listed individually. Free shipping because they're pretty light. The buyer bought both of these and the buyer's all in for $28.74 free shipping. And cost of goods for both of these is $2. That was a very fast turnaround. Today is Friday, March 19th. And these are the things we've got going out today. First thing is sold a pair of these Umbro socks. I picked these up at Walmart on clearance. So paid $1 for these at Walmart clearance. This, I had picked up 2 at the time. That's all they had. This particular one sold for $8.46 free ship, and it is a very light and an easy shipper. Next thing going out is I sold another one of these Biotine hair, skin, and nail. I'm into this for $1. This one sold for $10.58 free shipping. The next thing that sold is this little RCA. It's a thumb drive, and it's also an MP3 player. This was mine. I've had this for quite a long time and digging through stuff and happened to come across it. So this sold for $19.25 free ship. Easy to ship. I'll probably go ahead and put it into a small little poly bag, probably put some bubble around it, and probably put it in a box. I don't want to put this in a padded envelope. So this is an RCA TH1100A. It's a 250 megabyte MP3 player. Next thing that sold is I sold another one of these Biotines. Again, cost of goods $1. This sold for $10.58 free ship. Next thing is this pair of, I'll show right up here on the screen, is a pair of swim trunks. I had purchased quite a few of these at my local thrift store last fall because they were wanting to get rid of them. So I'm into this for 25 cents. This sold for $12.71, free shipping, and this will be easy to ship. Put it into a poly bag, slap a label. Next thing that sold is this Targus, a Targus Universal 32-in-1 card reader writer PC Mac compatible. So all this is basically a card reader. Next thing going out, we've got this die-cast car. It's a number 6 Mark Martin Thunderbird Valvoline number 6. Show that up here. I had purchased probably about 25 of these on a high bid auction, and the entire lot, I believe I'm into it for 37, so I'm only into this for dollars. This particular one sold for $15.26, and the buyer did pay $8.55 shipping. Sold another one of these Origels, again, cost of goods $1. This buyer paid $8.46 free shipping. This is a Brixton broad hat cap, size 7.5, authentic retro vintage style. Trying to figure out what I put in the listing. Black newsboy. That's what I put in the listing. Purchased 4 of these at my local thrift store. I believe I'm into each hat for either $3 or $4. I can't quite remember. This one sold for $22, and the buyer did pay $5 shipping. So in this particular case, I'm not going to put this into a poly bag. I mean, you probably could, but I will probably go ahead and put this in a 8x8x8 box and just cut it down. Next thing we got going out is this tobacco tin from Holland. The buyer paid $9.05 and it's going free shipping. Not sure how I did that, but it's going free shipping. Shouldn't cost too much to ship. One thing about tobacco tins you want to make sure is when you photograph them, you need to photograph the inside to show that there is no tobacco in there. I've had listings removed off of eBay because I forgot to do that. Had another one of these that was on a previous video where the buyer bought it and actually thought there should have been tobacco in there. So yes, when you photograph these and you list them on eBay, make sure that you open and show that it is empty. Today is Monday, March 18th. So we're going to go through the items that sold over the weekend to close out the weekly sales. So first thing that sold is this set of Shop Vac filters. Picked these up on RA. I believe I'm into them for $2.50 each. This one sold for $17.95 free ship. It's very light and easy to ship. The next thing that sold is this Forever Flawless. It's a deluxe manicure kit. I did pick this up at my local thrift store. I'm into it for $4. And the buyer paid $29.65 free shipping. The next thing that sold is this new in the box Radio Shack 1-in-4 cable TV amplifier. So I picked this up at my local thrift store. I'm into it for $2.50. And the buyer paid $20.65 and they did pay $8.80 for shipping. The next thing that sold is this vacuum filter. It's free breeze. It's for a Bissell style 1526. This I picked up on RA. I believe I might be into it for maybe 50 cents. I can't quite remember. But this sold and the buyer paid $6.95 and they did pay $4.30 shipping. So those are the items that I've sold this past week for a total of a little over $700. It was actually $717 and some change. for a total of 33 items. I hope some of this stuff was helpful for you, for things to look out for when you're outsourcing to resell on eBay. Until next time, keep picking. Keyboard. There's the I believe I've already said that, but I'll say it again. Today is Wednesday, March 59 shipper. Hey, quiet. So that was a very good turnaround. I picked these on. It is a card reader. All this is, don't need to go through that. Never mind. This buyer paid $846. Today is March. So I picked this up at So those are the items I've got.